This edition of Anime Chain Reaction is brought to you by the Martian Successor Nadeshiko DVD Complete Collection, Limited Edition. Contains episodes 1 through 26 of the TV series, the Prince of Darkness movie, and the Gekiganger 3 OVA with remastered footage. From Right Stuff and Nozomi Entertainment. And now here's Anime Chain Reaction.
This is Chain Reaction, where one word leads to another. With our special guest stars, Tiffany Grant, Mignogna, and from Laugh Out Loud Comedy, Mike and Derek. I forgot your last name, Derek, and apparently your first name, too. And I, of course, am your host, Greggo. Hi, everybody. All right. Welcome to Anime Chain Reaction. This is the third time we've played this game. You on YouTube saw the second one, and I hope you really enjoyed it because it worked out really, really well. It worked the second time, Tiffany.
Oh, that's so great to know when I wasn't there.
And it's well, we know the first game jitters, and you know how you were there for it, and you guys were there for it, and well, we won't talk about that anymore. But we're going to play, and we're going to play with our celebrities. Let's welcome them. Tiffany, welcome to Chain Reaction.
Thank you, Greg.
And this is one of your favorite game shows. Hopefully this time you'll get to play in a bonus game.
I would love to do that. As I've said before, I totally kill at this game in my kitchen.
Yes.
So, I can only hope to be so successful here.
So, hopefully, just envision yourself being in your kitchen.
Okay.
All right, there you go. All right, and we will introduce one half of Laugh Out Loud now. Derek, let's welcome Derek to the show.
Hi there. Derek is the name they assigned me. I'm technically from the aether of the internet, clearly. But yeah, I'm here and I'm ready to kick some ass. So let's go.
All right. And your contestant is Mary. Let's welcome Mary to the show.
My name's Mary, and I'm an artist, usually an artist in LA. I'm one of the two twins, and I also go to school for graphic design.
All right. Welcome to the show, Mary. We hope you do well. And now the other team, starting with Mr. Mignogna.
Hello, Greggo.
Hello, Vic.
I love you. I love your shows.
Yay. We love you too, Vic. Yesterday we talked about Star Trek. Today let's talk about a little bit of your anime that you're doing these days.
There are a lot of different shows I'm working on right now. Some of them I'm allowed to talk about. Most of them I'm not.
Right.
Which stinks. But I just played the lead role in a new Pokemon movie that's coming out soon. So all of you Pokemon lovers out there, or at one time you were.
Is it the one coming out for Black 2, White 2, the one that's coming out next month?
I wish I knew the answer to that.
Probably. If it's the next
I
one
hope that's not one of the questions in this game, because I will not
If it's the next one down the line, that's probably the one it is.
I hope so. And then, working on several other productions, Bleach and Naruto, and a couple of new ones out in Los Angeles, and what's the other one? Tiger and Bunny, and lots of other things.
We're big fans of that.
And you know what's funny is we did a game show, and that was one of the answers.
One of the puzzles, yeah.
And I even said to you after, I'm like, oh my gosh.
I remember that.
And I want you to know something about this show, Chain Reaction, about this game. I kill on this game in Tiffany's kitchen. So, beware. Just look out for that.
All right, thank you, Vic. And Mike Lineski, welcome back to Chain Reaction.
Yes, it's good to be back on Chain Reaction. And I'm also from Laugh Out Loud. You can find out more about us at improv.uga.edu or at facebook.com/improvuga. And thanks you guys for coming out to all of our shows this weekend. It was a lovely time.
All right. And let's introduce your contestant. Let's welcome Jenny to Chain Reaction. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Jenny? And a little bit about yourself.
75309.
And now we all know the number.
This is my first con I've ever been to.
Oh, wow.
I'm having a great time. This is the first game show I've ever been on.
Oh, so, excellent.
Just looking forward to kicking some ass, as someone already said.
All right. Well, we're going to have a nice pitched battle here on Chain Reaction. Let me introduce you to the battleground. Let's open up the board. love the music for this. All right, here on Chain Reaction, one word leads to another. I'm going to show you an example chain. Since Vic's never played this before, he'll get to see how this works. Every chain starts with a word. For example, this chain starts with the word fault, and it ends with the word dinner. Now, each word is related to every word that it touches. So, for example, a fault might make you think of an earthquake, because an earthquake is on a fault. An earthquake is a disaster. A famous disaster was the Titanic, which hit an iceberg. The iceberg was cold. When you quit something, you may quit cold turkey, and on Thanksgiving, we can all enjoy a turkey dinner. That is a chain reaction. So,
I'd like to leave now.
But it gets better, Vic.
This looks hard. Tiffany, can I come over to your kitchen?
One point of protocol, Vic, since you haven't played this before, you're not allowed to confer. Everyone is for themselves on this one, all right? Now, this is anime chain reaction, so in this game, every single connection will have something to do with anime, video games, fandom, the sorts of things that people here will know. Now, if you see part of the way it'll work, and we'll start off right away, here's our very first chain. This chain is going to start with the word bender, and it's going to end with the word king. All right? Now, Mary won the toss, so her team's going to go first. The way this works, Vic, is you're going to ask for a letter under the top word or above the bottom word. And then you get to guess at the word. All right? And if you're right, you'll earn 1 point for every letter in the word. If you're wrong, the other team then gets control. Okay? The little plus sign, so the words will always have something to do with the words that it's touching.
So somebody's going to see the word, and somebody's not going to see the word.
No, everyone's going to see everything. But we're going to do it one letter at a time. So we're going to reveal the first letter of whichever word they want.
Next one.
And then the next letter.
Guess what that word is.
That's right. That's how it works.
Based on its relationship to the previous one.
That's right.
It's all becoming clear.
There you go. Now the little plus signs are double word scores. If you get one of those words, we'll double the points. The object of the game is to get to 50 points. Whoever's the first team to 50 points wins the game and goes on to our improv endgame for a shot at 10,000 yen in prizes. All right? So, Mary won the toss before the show, so we're going to start with Mary's team. Derek, you are first for your team. Would you like a letter below Bender or above King?
I will take the letter below Bender.
Below Bender, you get an A.
What do you say, air?
And you would be right. All right. That is correct for 3 points. And your team keeps control. Mary, would you like a letter below air or above King?
Let's go above king.
Above King, you get a D. And it's a double score word.
Is it dinosaur?
Dinosaur is incorrect, but that's a good guess. Okay, we go over to your team, Vic, and you have the first shot at this. Where would you like your letter?
Under air.
All right, under air, you get an M. It's always the way it is. The person who's the furthest away gets it first.
Let's see.
That's okay. You don't get a whole lot of time to think on the early ones, so that's okay.
Oh, okay.
We go over to the other side, and Tiffany, you're up. Where would you like your letter?
I'll take a letter above king.
Above King, you get D, E.
Oh, could have done that?
You can. No, it's okay. You can go either way.
I was going to guess the D thing, but I thought I had to pick it up. Sorry.
Dexter.
Dexter is incorrect, although he is the king of television as far as many people are concerned. All right, Jenny, you're up. Where would you like your letter?
The one above king.
All right, above King, you get D, E, M.
Is it demon?
It is Demon, yes. All right, as in Demon King Daimao, a Sentai Filmworks show. All right, so your team keeps control. Mike, it is now your turn, and that was a double score word, so you get 10 points for that. Would you like it below air or above demon?
I'm pretty sure I know what's below air, so we'll see. So
All right,
please.
M-A.
Master.
Master is incorrect.
Ooh.
But that's a really good guess. That's what I think the audience thought it was, too. All right, Derek, you're up. Where would you like it?
I'll take it under air.
Under air, M-A-R. And audience, by the way, if you get it, please keep it to yourself.
That was not what I was thinking. March.
March is incorrect. All right, we go back over to Jenny's team. Vic, you have it. Where would you like your letter?
I would really like the letter under air.
Under air, M-A-R-I.
Oh!
Marriage.
Marriage
I was kidding, because obviously it's spelled properly. But
couple more seconds.
maritime.
Maritime is incorrect, but a good guess. Mary, you have it. Where would you like it?
Letter under A.
Under air, M-A-R-I-O.
It's a hotel commercial.
Fly, Air Mario! But it's not Mario because we can't give you the last letter in the word, so it's definitely not Mario. All right, no guess. Jenny, you have it. Where would you like your letter?
Let's do above demon.
All right, above demon, you get an S.
Sesshomaru?
Shishomo is incorrect, but that is a good guess. Tiffany, you now have it.
I guess for the love of Pete, I'm going to have to go under air.
Under air, M-A-R-I-O-N.
Is it marionette?
It is marionette, yes. Because in the anime Air, the main character manipulates a marionette.
Oh my God.
So that was worth 10 points. Now, you have a choice. You can go under marionette or you can go above demon, Derek.
Go with the double score under marionette.
Under marionette, double score word, you get an S.
Singing.
No, singing is incorrect. And Mike, you now have control. Where would you like your letter?
Oh, brother. Above demon.
Above demon, S-E.
What? Sexy.
Sexy is incorrect. All right, Mary, you now have it. Where would you like your letter?
Under marionette.
Under marionette, S-A. Tiffany knows it, but it's not her turn.
Sail.
No, sail is incorrect. Vic.
I'd just like to say, as this is how pathetic I am, I played the character who manipulated the marionette. Of course, back in my day, we called it a puppet.
With the distinction being a marionette is
You're
not one of
standing over there
these. This would be a
describing
puppet.
it. You're standing over there going, yes, because in the anime Air, the main character manipulated a marionette. I was like, Air, I was in that show. Wait a minute, that was me! Oh my God.
Oh.
So I'd like the letter above demon, please.
Above demon, S-E-B.
Oh.
Sebastian.
Is right, yes. So 9 points for the 9-letter word. Jenny, you now have it. Do you want it below marionette or above Sebastian?
Let's go with below marionette.
Below marionette, S-A-B. And again, the person who's furthest away is the one who gets it. It's amazing how often that happens. All right, no guess. Tiffany, take us home.
I'd like the letter below marionette.
S-A-B-E.
Saber.
Saber's right, yes. All right, 10 points because that was a double score word, and your team keeps control. There's one word left, and it goes with Saber, and it goes with Sebastian, and Derek, it starts with S.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice is incorrect. All right, Mike, it is now your turn. You get the next letter, S-E.
Oh.
Audience, if you have it, keep it to yourself.
I don't get it, sorry.
All right, no guess. Mary, you get the next letter, S-E-R.
Now I do.
Service?
Service is incorrect. No. We go back to you, Vic. You
I
have
already got my point.
S-E-R-V.
I did my word. Servant.
Servant is right, yes. All right, for 7 points. Yeah, we can't accept service for servant because it doesn't go with both of them. Because Saber, well, let's go through the whole chain now. We've got Bender, we've got Airbender, obviously, and as we already know, there's a marionette in Air. Saber Marionette is the name of the show. Saber is a servant in Fate Stay Night. Another servant is Sebastian, who is a demon, and then we have Demon King Daimao. So that is your chain reaction. All right. So as we get ready to go to it, we have a really close game going right now. 26 points for Jenny's side and 23 points for Mary's side. Jenny, your team has control because you got the last word, so we're going to bring up our next chain reaction. And this chain reaction starts with the word thunder, and it ends with the word artists. All right, and 2 double score words for this one. And Jenny, you are first. Would you like it below thunder or above artists?
Below thunder.
Below thunder, you get a J.
Really?
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut's incorrect. And Tiffany, it's now your turn. Where would you like your letter?
I'll go under thunder.
Under thunder, J, U.
Jungle.
Jungle is incorrect. Back over to Jenny's side. Mike, you have control.
Under thunder.
Under thunder, J-U-P.
Jupiter.
Jupiter is right, yes. She uses attacks based on thunder. All right, 7 points. Vic, you have it. Would you like it below Jupiter or above artists?
Under Jupiter, please.
Under Jupiter, you get an N.
Neptune?
No, but that's an excellent guess. Derek, it's your turn. Where would you like your letter?
Under Jupiter.
Under Jupiter, you get N-A.
Nasty.
She is not. No, that's not it. Jenny, your turn. Where would you like your letter?
Let's continue with under Jupiter.
Under Jupiter, N-A-D.
Oh!
Why did everybody get it but me?
Oh, I know it! I was in this too.
Don't say anything, Vic. You kind of did. Don't.
The only thing I can think of is Ralph Nader.
Nader, no. All right, Mary, where would you like it? Under Jupiter, N-A-D-E.
Oh.
It's Nadesco, yes. All right, and yeah, because Vic, because what you said, it might have implied that it's a show. So,
Well,
but
that was my contribution to the other team.
there you go. Yes.
We did not capitalize on my mistake.
And the thing about Nadesco, it just got re-released. Right Stuff Nozomi Entertainment just re-released Nadesco in a remastered version. So, Tiffany, you'll probably be signing some shiny box sets here before too long.
Awesome.
So, all right. Speaking of, Tiffany, it is your turn. Would you like it below Nadesco or above artists?
Well, I'm going to have to go below Nadesco.
All right, and you get an S.
Ship.
Is right. Double score word, yes. So 39 plays 33, and you get control. Keep control. And Derek, would you like it below ship or above artists?
I will take it above artists. Let's switch it up.
All right, above artists, you get a C.
Character.
Character is incorrect, but that's a good guess. Mike, you now have control. Where would you like it?
Above artists.
Above artists, C, L.
Clamp.
Clamp is right, yes.
Oh, wow.
5 points. All right, Vic, now you have ship and you have clamp, and there's a double score word in there. Where would you like your letter?
Oh, what the heck. Let's go above clamp.
All right, above clamp. This could be enough to win you the game. You get a T.
Totalitarianism?
No. All right, Mary, below ship or above clamp?
I'm going below ship.
Below ship, you get a C.
Cast.
Cast is incorrect. All right, Jenny, where would you like your letter?
Below ship.
Below ship, C, A. Audience, if you've got it, keep it to yourself, please.
Cargo.
Cargo is incorrect. All right, Tiffany, you are up.
I'd like a letter above clamp.
Above clamp, you get T, S,
Tsubasa.
and you've won the game!
I saw the Tito gonna have a heart attack. I was like, no.
All right, congratulations. Let's finish it off.
Captain.
Yes, captain is right. That is the other one. Okay.
I think I had a heart attack. You know how stupid I feel right now? I literally at clamp, I'm like, okay, what do I know from clamp? Tsubasa, no, that's an S. And I mean, I know it's TS, but in the hurriedness of the timing, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid.
Oh. So the chain, we had Thunder, which is an attack by Jupiter. Jupiter, the enemy, and Nadesco. Nadesco is a ship, and on the ship there's a captain. Captain Tsubasa is the name of the show. Tsubasa is a show drawn by Clamp, who are artists. There is your chain reaction. All right. So congratulations, Mary. In a moment, you're going to have a shot at, and they're already arranging the chairs. They want to jump right on in this. You're going to have a shot. We got a shot at 10,000 yen. Stay right where you are, Mary, because you don't move. Jenny, we got to say goodbye to you. We've got a parting gift. Anything in the prize suitcase that isn't a big box set is yours for the taking. Any one thing. Let's give Jenny a round of applause. Her very first anime convention. All right, YouTube, stay tuned. We'll be right back to see if Mary can take us for 10,000 yen right after this. All right, we are back, and we are going to play for 10,000 yen now here in our end game, in our improv end game. Here's how it works, Mary. You cannot see the screen, but our celebrities are going to see a word or phrase that probably has something to do with anime fandom, blah, 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 blah. Again, words and phrases that you should be familiar with, all right? And they are going to construct the question one word at a time. So, for example, if Pokemon were up there, you would say, what?
Monsters.
Are
You.
in
Catching.
Maybe you should say catching there. What monsters are you catching?
Whatever.
And then when they're done, they're going to ring the bell. And when you hear the bell, you give a guess. All right? One guess at a time. And if you're wrong, we move on to the next one. All right? The first one that you get right is worth 250 yen. Then the next one is worth 500, then 1,000, then 2,000, then 3,000, then 4,000. And on the seventh correct guess, you win 10,000 yen. All right? And you're going to get 90 seconds to get 7.
And we can pass.
You can
right?
pass, yes. If you see something you absolutely don't know, you can pass. And I've written a lot of these. All right? So you can have 90 seconds. Audience?
The goal is 7.
The goal is 7. All right? And I'm going to hand Mary the microphone on this one so I can concentrate on running the board, okay? Because there's one button on this board I must not press, or else it throws everything off. So,
Not press that
I
button.
will not press that button.
The red candy-like button. All right, so you've got 90 seconds. Derek is going to start the questions. I'm going to put the first one up there. There is the first one. 90 seconds on the clock. Ready, and go.
What
Do.
you
Shoot.
Gun.
Yes.
What is
Vic
in
full
metal?
Ed. Voice actor.
All right, next one.
what
Liquid
Do.
Which is.
Make.
A broom.
All right, next one.
What.
What.
Convention.
Is.
In. Pass.
All right, next one.
What.
White.
Fluffy.
Things.
Are.
In.
The.
Sky.
Clouds.
Yes.
What.
Character.
On.
TV.
BBC.
Doctor Who.
Go ahead.
What.
Animal.
Is.
Sonic.
Hedgehog.
Yes.
What.
Ninja.
Is.
In.
Shows.
Naruto.
What.
Enemy.
Are.
Transformers.
Decepticons.
Yes.
What.
Area.
Are.
Actors.
On.
51.
Oh, turn to stage. Stage is that. Wow. You did really, really well.
You did extremely well with that, Mary. The ones we missed, Dusty. What did we miss?
You didn't get Alchemist.
Alchemist was what Vic was in. The Witches Potion.
Potion was another one.
Maybe a Final Fantasy angle or something. What do you drink in that, or what? Or Pokemon? What? Yeah. But you got 5 in 90 seconds, so that's 3,000 yen plus. You earned 2,000 yen just for winning the main game, so you're already up to 5,000 yen. And since you did win the 10,000, you get to play again. So if you get back over here again, you're going to have a shot again at 10,000 yen. So congratulations, Mary. You're going to stay right there. Tiffany's going to stay right there. Mike and Derek are going to swap positions. And Jackie, you're going to come up here. And Mary, actually, Mary, go over there. You're going to play with the other team now. All right, and Jackie, you're actually going to come over here and play with Tiffany and Mike. All right, we're going to have a stop down so I can put new names in, and we'll be right back for our second game of Anime Chain Reaction. Stay tuned. Yay.